What's up, my friends? Nick Arapquis here, and I am back here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Sunny, warm, hot Scottsdale, Arizona. I want to make a quick video to talk about something that is very, very important. And I want to share a couple stories, but I also want to encourage you that you can do this, okay? I don't typically do this type of rah-rah motivational stuff, but I was having a conversation with a close friend of mine, and he's going through a tough time in his business. And, for whatever reason, he kind of just lost track of the numbers and stuff like that. And stuff has gone south. And he's struggling in his business. And he might even have to go to the point where he has to go work a regular 9-to-5 job again, which is causing him an immense amount of pain. And so we've been having some conversations here and there. And I wanted to share a little bit more about my story and what really drove me to have success and how ultimately it's going to be you as well, okay? And I just really want to encourage you, okay? Because this stuff is important, okay? Having success in internet marketing, it's important, okay? You have this dream, you're going after it, you know you can do it, you'll eventually get there, okay? But don't ever quit, okay? So first, I just want to share my story real quickly because I think it's always important to help you guys realize where I came from. It's not always about, I haven't always been here, okay? I haven't always been able to live this type of life where I'm able to up and travel whenever I want, where I wake up when I want, when I do what I want, and I just have a business where I can work from wherever I please. It hasn't always been like this. And it's interesting because I shared this before, is that I actually, I had a lot of success there for a while, and then what happened is I actually struggled, and I had like a really bad month, and it really just everything went south from that point on. And then I had to move back in with my parents. I had to start being an Uber driver because I didn't want to go get a job, because that would have taken a while to work up the ranks to actually make some money. But so I just got an Uber job, or a driver. I got to be a driver as an Uber driver and a Lyft driver and stuff like that. And it was just a very tumultuous time for me. It sucked. It was a really tough time in my life. I was just struggling. I was not happy. I was pissed off all the time. And the thing was I didn't have a social life. Things were just not going the way I wanted it to go. And the thing that I always kept in the back of my mind, even though it was tough to really go through this time, is that I knew that I would get away. I knew that I would get through it. I knew that I would eventually get to the point where I am today. I knew that eventually I'm going to be speaking on stage in front of at least 10,000 people and sharing with them my story on how I persevered past this type of stuff. Because when I first got started, that's kind of how I got motivated. I went to an event, and basically one person was speaking on stage, and she just really affected me. She really motivated me because she had this crazy story how she used to be addicted to alcohol and all this stuff, and it just it really motivated me. And I just saw that right then and there. I said, that could be me one day. That could be me one day. I can be speaking on stage in front of 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 people and inspiring at least one person to go after their dreams. I'm forever grateful for that person. I think her name was Parrish. For whatever reason she's watching this, but totally motivated me. And that's been a big motivating factor for me to keep on going in those tough times. In those times when I had to move back with my parents after having a $10,000 month, right? After having a lot of success, and then having to go backwards. And again, I kind of want to just draw this back to my friend, is that that's what he's going through. But I told him today is that, keep that picture in your mind on the reason that you started, that picture of why you started. And he had a goal to really speak on stage as well. And I was sharing with him a few things, and we really mapped out some things that are going to get him in place. And he is literally a few months away from being a 30K per month earner, maybe even more. And I truly believe that. And I honestly, a lot of people can be the same way. Things can happen very, very quickly if you just believe, and you have the strategy in place, and you set in motion, and you keep on staying after it. If you keep going after it, okay? But the truth of the matter is that there's going to be struggles that come up. There's going to be tough times. But forget what the whole adage is. But don't let. There's no such thing as tough times, just tough people. Or tough people don't let tough times hurt them, or something like that. So just be tough. It's going to suck sometimes. You're going to want to quit at times. I still have those moments. but don't let it beat you, okay? Don't let it beat you. Keep going forward. You can do this. Keep going after it, okay? Because eventually you're gonna get to the point where you've always dreamed about. And, you know, depending on what your goals are, really, you're gonna motivate and inspire other people to do the same exact thing, because you're not gonna motivate anybody by quitting. You're not gonna motivate anybody by throwing in the towel and just saying the heck with this. Okay, you're not gonna motivate anybody. You're not gonna serve the world any better if you quit and you give up, okay? You can do this. Just put your mind to it and keep on going, because I know you can, okay? I've seen countless success stories. I've seen a lot of people quit, but I've also seen a lot of success stories, and it all comes from just staying after it. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching this video. Appreciate your time as usual, and we'll see you on the next one. Against the world, we're the perfect team. You're my dream.